When the Flint Tropics ceased, along with the ABA in 1976, the people of Flint were devastated. But after 42 long years, the Flint Tropics are back. A new and intriguing league has sprouted up called the SPASH Basketball League, and they have been absorbed into the new league. The Flint Tropics return key pieces such as Jackie Mood and Ed Monix, and add new pieces like Tegan Kirstenlore, Nick Silva, Owen Ahrens, JJ Lilly, Hayden Hoffensberger, Luke Bobble, and Vakaitis' long-lost cousin, Gage Hack. Here is their story, told you through Tropics Weekly. Hello and welcome to another edition of Tropics Weekly. We're here with player, owner, and coach Jackie Moon. Jackie, how are you today?
Well, I'm feeling like a spring chicken today, Dick. How are you?
But tell me, Jackie, how'd the first game of the season go?
You know, it was a struggle. We played, an inferior team in all aspects of the game. You know, the costumes and the basketball game, of course. But it was very sloppy, very incoherent the entire game. But I think we can build upon that and improve throughout the year.
Thank you. With the recent additions to the team, how do you see this season playing out?
You know, I see a first place finish. I see a championship caliber team with players like Nick Silva, the absolute behemoth in the paint, the man amongst boys. He can just have his way down there. It's incredible to watch. We have Owen Ahrens, the animal, the lioness, the tiger. He grabs every rebound in sight. Gage Hack, brother or cousin of Vakaitis, rather. He's wet from three. Of course, unfortunately, he's suffering from mono, so he's going to be sidelined for a few weeks here. But once he comes back, he'll be buttering the tray ball out there. Another great addition we have here is Tegan Kirstenlore. The guy, he's unstoppable out there. Once he gets going, it's like Devin Booker. It's honestly unbelievable. As well as the return of Ed Monix, the leader, the offense and defensive coordinator for us. It's been a pleasure working with him these past few years here. Looking forward to bringing home a championship.
Well, thank you very much, Jackie. We'll see you guys next week on Tropics Weekly. Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Tropics Weekly. I'm Dick Pepperfield here with player, coach, and owner Jackie Moon. Jackie, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Dick. How are you?
I'm well. So, after a week, how are things looking for week 3?
I think we're faring off pretty well so far. We're 3-0. It's been sort of a struggle here, Dick. I don't know if you've been at the game, so I think you know a little bit. But we haven't played up to our full potential just yet. But with how we looked in the second half of our last game, I think if we keep that moving forward, we'll be a dominating team.
Going back to that last game, after a sort of disappointing first half, what is it going to take to get off to better starts?
We're just going to come focused, prepared. We're going to have to warm up because usually we show up within 30 seconds of game time, and that does not spell for success. I think once we hone our focus in and we get down our schemes, we'll be A-okay, Dick.
All right. Lastly, Jackie, looking forward to the rest of the season. Obviously, this team has big goals. What's it going to take to achieve all of those goals?
Again, with the focus, I think if we get our focus in, we'll be fine. We also have to come up with game plans for those tougher games, like the Hype Crew, as they're now called, with Reese Gaber and Jamie Prafke, Caleb Schuster, those kind of guys. I think we're going to have another excellent game plan for Youngtown, Brett Ayers' team. They're an excellent team. They're good all around. I think once we figure out our game plan, build up our chemistry, we'll be right there with the best of them.
Yeah, very, very tough competition, but you guys are definitely up for it. Thank you. Hi, welcome to another edition of Tropics Weekly. I'm Dick Pepperfield here with
Jackie Moon, owner, player, coach, your Flint Tropics.
Jackie. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Dick. How are you?
Just peachy. Today, Jackie, you guys are playing against BBB, a team you dismantled the first time you played them. It didn't take much effort, but it's still an important game, as everyone is. What's it going to take to continue winning?
I think more focus is going to be necessary. Obviously, as of right now, we've lacked focus in a lot of our games, as you can tell, Dick. I think once we rein in the focus and once we get our game plans figured out and we stick to them, we'll be A-okay. And once we face those big dogs like Hype Crew and Youngtown, I think we'll be ready to take them on.
It's always good to play well against bad teams and not sink down to their level, so when you play better teams, you can perform well.
Absolutely.
Talking a little bit more about Youngtown and Hype Crew. They possess two very solid players, former varsity material, and Brett Ayer and Reese Gaber. What does it take, and what is the game plan to stop those two players?
Say for Reese, we just got to get in his head a little bit. Once you get in that guy's head, he kind of takes himself out of the game. So that's going to be a main game plan there. And then for Brett, we're just going to hope he has one of his off days, because when that guy gets hot, he's really hot. We're going to try to play tight, tough defense on him whenever we can. Off ball, we're going to deny. On ball, we're going to be in his face. I think if we just get in Gaber's head and we stay in Brett's face, we'll be A-okay for those games.
It is known of Jack Kelly, Youngtown's center, of how well and how aggressively he goes to the boards. Do you think Vakitis' cousin, Gage, will be able to counteract that and be an effective rebounder?
I think he will somewhat, but I believe Owen Arns, a recent addition, is really going to stop Jack from hitting the boards hard. Owen is a tenacious rebounder. If this was 2K, he'd have a Hall of Fame hustle rebounder. This guy he's an animal out there. That's the only way you can put it. I don't think I've seen a board he hasn't got yet this year. It's honestly incredible, Dick.
All right, and then lastly with the Hype Crew, they also have a little bit of size in Caleb Schulist and JB Parafke. Do you think that they pose a threat to you, or really anyone on that team besides Reese Gaber and Kieran Bennett on that team that really pose a threat to you?
To be honest, no, because we know Leo Perkins can't shoot. Once you get in that guy's head, he's out of the game, kind of like Reese. Jamie Parafke, there are some choice words I could use, but I don't believe I will go in that.
Thank you. We are live right now.
In that direction. Let's just say he's soft. Caleb Schulist, if he makes a few shots, he's all right, but it's once in a blue moon he'll make his shots. You get in his head, he's kind of a cupcake as well. I think we'll be set for that game. I think it'll be a good matchup either way.
All right, that's all I've got for you today, Jackie. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dick.
All right, I'm here with captain of Hype Crew, Reese Gaber. Reese, how's the season gone so far?
Good, Dick. Season so far, we're 2-1. Looking pretty good, pretty solid team. Took a hard loss to the Youngtown team, pretty above average team there.
All right, that is a very above average team. What's it going to take later in the season if you play a team like that again to beat them?
It's going to take all of our guys to be in full force rebounding. We need to have our guys above 6'4", not being guards and playing inside block in that area. So,
very important that is.
Yeah.
On the Youngtown team, it's quite obvious who their best player is, Brett Ayer. What's it going to take to limit his production the next time you guys face off, if you do?
A little bit of help D. It's all we need. We didn't have a lick of that last game. We have a little bit of help D at stopping 13 to 15 points next time.
All right, and lastly, you guys haven't faced the Tropics yet, but how do you think you'd fare against them?
I think we'd fare pretty good. They're not that talented. Tropics had Braid, and they got Big Bell Bajer, who has mono out. He's out with a cold, mono. But I think that we play lockdown D on them. Maybe put up a zone on them. They can't shoot. I watched them shoot. That's for sure. One thing they can't do is shoot, but. Dick, I see a good matchup there. I don't see them really touching us.
I think we all see a great matchup there. Thank you, Reese.
Thank you, Dick.
Good. All right, Dick Pepperfield back here with Tropics Weekly. I'm here with Youngtown captain Brett Ayer. Brett, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Dick?
I'm well. 3-0, number 1 in the power rankings. How does that feel?
It's feeling pretty great right now. I mean, We got a solid team this year. We're having a good year so far, and I don't know, it's been fun. Yeah.
All right, that's good to hear. Brett, you guys have had some blowouts, but you've also had a very close game against Hype Crew. What was that like to win that close game?
I mean, we were killing them, and then we kind of just let up and let them get back in the game, just make it a little bit of a game, make it a little bit more fun, and then at the end we just decided we got to win this game, so we just put it back into gear and then took the dub. So.
Gotcha. Being I guess the leader of Youngtown, what kind of pressure does that carry?
It doesn't carry much pressure. I mean, our leader is really Gil Buster. He's our team captain, and he's really takes most of the pressure off of me, and I don't really have too many.
Finally, Brett, you guys haven't faced off against the Tropics yet. How do you think you'd fare against them?
I mean, when me and the Tropics face up in Youngtown, should be a good game. They got some beasters on their team, so yeah, it should be fun. I think we play them soon, so come out,
Well, the crowd shall be massive at the Flint Fairgrounds Coliseum, so it's very exciting. Thank you very much, Brett.
Thank you, Dick.
No problem. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tropics Weekly. I'm Dick Pepperfield here with Tegan Kirstenlord. Tegan, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Dick. How are you?
I'm just peachy. Tegan, the last game against Youngtown was obviously a signature win for you guys this year. How did that feel?
It felt good, the best two teams in the league going at it. We just had to, as a team, we had to put our foot down and show them who we are and what we can play like as a team.
I know Reese Gaber heard you just said the best two teams in the league, so he's definitely have a response to that. But 21 points for you. What was it like being the leading scorer, being a real leader out there?
It felt good. Finally to get back out there, play some games with the team. They were hitting me when I was open and getting me shots, so I was hitting them, so it felt good.
That's awesome. Going forward, how do you use this win as momentum and sort of a confidence booster to lead you guys to where you want to go?
I think we improve a lot. The team defense was there most of the night. The offense was clicking at some points, but there's definitely things we need to work on. But from that game, it definitely boosted our confidence a lot. It's going to help us. So,
thank you very much, Tegan. This has been an episode of Tropics Weekly, and I'll see you next week.